Hello and welcome to your favorite channel, The Literature Lane. Today we will dive into a story from the tribal village of Northeast. It is written by Temsula Au, the potmaker. It is an abridged version of the original story. Friends, abridged version means a shortened and simplified form of the original story. The story is about a young girl named Centilla. From childhood, she dreamt of becoming a potmaker like her mother and grandmother. But her mother, Arenla, wanted her to become a weaver instead. She believed weaving was easier and gave better income than potmaking. Whenever her parents went to the fields, Centilla secretly go to watch potters working. They smiled at her interest because they thought it was only a childish hobby. One night, she overheard her mother talking to her father. Her mother, Arenla, was saying, "I shall not teach her pot-making as it has brought no joy to me and only a pittance for my troubles."
Friends, pittance means very little money.
Arenla explained how difficult it is to walk 16 kilometers to collect clay from the riverbank and carry the heavy load back to the village. The work made her tired and caused back pain.
But if Centilla learns weaving, she can make much more money, besides providing enough cloth for the family.
She carefully watched the potters mixing clay with water, shaping it with their hands, and using a spatula to make beautiful pots. The tap-tap sound of the spatula felt like music to her.
After the pots were shaped, they were dried in the sun and later baked in a kiln. A kiln is a special oven used for baking clay pots. Soon, people in the village started talking about Centilla's visits to the potters. They wondered why Arenla was refusing to teach her daughter such an important traditional skill. One day, Centilla's father Masoba was called by the village council. The elders asked him why Arenla was not teaching Centilla.
Uncles and elder brothers, Arenla has never said that she will not teach our daughter pot-making. Actually, Centilla had been weak after illness and would soon learn the skill.
The village elders reminded him that pot-making was not just a job. It's an important part of their culture and tradition, and such skills should be passed on to the next generation.
The following year, Arenla finally began teaching Centilla. She took her to the river bank and showed her how to dig clay using a dowel. Friends, dowel is a sharp cutting tool.
Centilla quickly learned how to soften the clay and prepare it. But when she tried to shape the clay into a pot, she failed again and again.
Arenla quietly watched her struggle and then easily turned the same clay into a beautiful pot. This continued for almost a year, but Centilla still could not learn properly.
Later, according to tribal custom, Centilla was sent to stay in a girls' dormitory, supervised by a kind widow named Onula. One evening, Onula saw Centilla secretly trying to make a pot. She noticed that the girl was too nervous and tense. Finally, Centilla dropped the badly shaped clay in frustration.
"Don't worry, little one. I shall teach you how to make a perfect pot."
Centilla watched in surprise as Onula made a beautiful pot.
Then she tried again and finally succeeded in making one herself.
"The mouth of the pot is all wrong. When you work with your mother next time, watch her carefully when she is shaping the mouth of the pot."
I understand.
"Good."
Thank you.
After this, Centilla started observing her mother more carefully. One sunny day, Arenla said they needed to make many pots before the sunshine disappeared.
After finishing her own work quickly, Arenla complained of headache and backache and left Centilla to continue alone.
Ow, my head and back hurt so much.
At first, Centilla felt unsure, but slowly her hands began moving confidently. She started making one pot after another with great speed and skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9! I did it! When she counted the pots later, she realized she had made only one less than her mother.
Tired after work, Centilla went inside the house to eat lunch with her mother. But when she reached the doorway, she saw Arenla lying on the floor, not breathing.
Shocked and frightened, Centilla ran to call the villagers for help.
The next morning, as Arenla's body was being carried away, Centilla cried loudly.
Mother, I did not wish it to happen this way.
It's okay, dear, I'm here. Most people could not understand her words, but Onula understood.
Later, Onula entered the work shed and saw 2 rows of beautiful pots standing side by side. She could not tell which pots were made by Arenla and which by Centilla.
At that moment, she understood something important. A new pot maker had been born.